Hi there, my name is Dorcas and thank you for watching my video. Last week I told you that I was going to document all the changes I'm making in my life based on my character and based on my various aspects of my life so that I would hear your opinions, what you think and what you think I should do. This video is to tell you some of the three main goals I have set for this year 2020, that by the end of the year we would evaluate. Every weekend we are going to evaluate my progress, and so I am going to share my three main goals with you. Today my three main goals are based on my career, my finances and my weight. Currently I just gave birth, and so I've gained weight again, but I'm a big person already. And those who know me already know that I'm a big person. And so I'm working on my weight. For the past 3 days, I've tried intermittent fasting and I'm keeping up with it. And I would be sharing my records and progress with you concerning my weight loss and how I'm doing the intermittent fasting. And I'm also going to add exercises. I haven't added any exercises yet, but I'm going to add exercises to it so that the weight loss will be a much better one. And I would also check the way I'm eating and tracking my food and my diet so that I can have a much better living lifestyle. I want the weight loss to be something that I can live with, not that I lose the weight and then I go back to it. And so I want to inculcate this new thing into my life. And I think that the intermittent fasting helps me because it's easier to inculcate it into my life and the various basic things that I have to do with it. In terms of my career, I aim at making myself a better staff. And so by the end of 2020, I would want that my bosses would see a better me than what they have seen before now. And so I have gotten some of the operational manuals from my colleagues to study, and so that when I go back to work, I would be a better staff and I would give off my best. And so I'm trying to also inculcate into my life a morning routine. One of the things I realized with me is that not having a morning routine is one of the things that disturbs me a lot. And so by the time I get to the office, I'm a very disorganized person and I'm a mess throughout the day and throughout the week. And so I'm inculcating new things and new practices in my life so that I can be a better morning person and be a better staff and be a better person, even for my family and for my loved ones. Financial goals. Those are the things I always talk about, and I can have a whole long talk about it. The truth is, yes, I care about my finances. And yet, I haven't made most of the best decisions when it comes to my finances. Currently, I follow a crazy man called Dave Ramsey on the internet. And this man talks about finances. He's come up with 7 steps. He calls them the baby steps of putting your finances in order. And his steps, they're crazy, but they work. They work very much. And when you listen to him, he'll be insulting you most of the time because you would realize so many of the foolish things you've done with money, with zeros on the end, and things that you've inculcated in your lifestyle that are very expensive and they are not helping you. And they are making you poorer and poorer every day. And so I've been following him. He has 7 basic steps. Baby step 1, he says save $1,000. He's an American, and so they spend dollars and they earn dollars. I earn cedis, and so I don't save $1,000. I saved 1,000 cedis. His step 2 says pay off your debts. I paid off my debts. I'm on step 3, which says save to 3 to 6 months of your expenditure in savings. When you have been going through step 1, step 2, step 3, and you've been listening to him, you know how to budget, and so you budget and you know how much you need to save for your 3 to 6 months of expenditure. That being said, I did save, but when I got to when COVID-19 showed its ugly head, in the midst of COVID-19 being pregnant, I paused my saving for the 3 to 6 months of expenditure and save towards my baby, and I have made some dent into the emergency fund. So my aim this time is, from this time to the end of December 2020, is that I'm going to replenish my emergency fund, make it up to date, so that when I have my 3 to 6 months and I move to baby step 4, which says I should save 15% of my income for retirement, and step 5, which says that I should save 20% for my child's education, and then step 6, which says I should work on our home, our house, and get out of renting and get out of paying people every month just to have a roof over your head. And so step 7 means build wealth and give out and be a generous person. So these are my goals and these are my aims for the year 2020. I hope to hear from you, and I want to know what you think. And I know that this video is a little longer. Please forgive me for that. Next time I would stay within 5 minutes. Thank you. Bye-bye.